I would definitely say that my family was a they were entrepreneurs, but they were like more unstructured entrepreneurs. So my mom sold clothing when I was younger, so I would go around with her. So she influenced me to show the power of having something to sell and how you could immediately make money off of that and see a return. My grandfather also owned a small grocery store on 65th and Ashland. It's called the Mississippi Store. So I always like to tell people that entrepreneurship was in my blood. So I knew at a very young age, definitely by the time I made it to high school, that I wanted to be an entrepreneur. And so my brother Bobby, when I always like to tell people, again, my whole family was hustlers. So we always had these dreams about starting businesses. So when I graduated in 2004, my brother came up here to actually help us. Me and my mom moved to California. And then while he was here, he got killed. So it was very unexpected. He was only here for a short amount of time. And literally, we had a meeting the day before he passed away. And after he passed, like God just made it very clear to me that one, we had that meeting for a reason and that he wanted me to continue that mission. So I started probably 3 months after my brother passed. I hosted my very first event, and we all have our own healing journey. So for me, having a purpose to continue feeling like, and like I said, I prayed to God when he passed away. I still remember it. It was 3 days after he passed away. And I just asked him, I said, whatever he wasn't able to do it through me. So like a legend to me, like their presence is still felt to this day, whether they passed 5 years ago or 50 years ago. So when you think of legends, you think of Martin Luther King Jr., you think of Malcolm X, you think of people who resonated so much again that even when they pass away, their legacy and who they are is not only still impacting people, it's still influencing people. I would probably say Malcolm X. Yes, just because Malcolm X was such a influence on me. So I read his autobiography, I think when I was 11 years old. And I think just because he was not only a revolutionary in thought, again, he influences people to this day, but he also was transparent about his change. King as well was so influential, but those are two people who I just immediately think about that I would love to hear that take and see what they think of this world right now. So we're definitely like a one-stop shop for small businesses. Honestly, one of my best tips in business is to always be ahead of your customers' needs. So our growth strategy is really about what do you need next as a small business? What do corporations need next? Yeah, so our new location is going to be on 16th in Michigan. It's a second storefront for WDB. So, well, like I said, Sonorama will be doing our grand opening between May and June of this year. So that's going to be at our new location. So we'll be showcasing a lot of new things that we're doing. So I'm excited about that. I am re-releasing my book. I came out with it last year, but I was hit with a lot of tragedy. I lost 7 people last year, including my dad. And so I literally launched a book and had all of these things happen. So I'm relaunching it, giving my personal brand some attention. So again, same thing in the next few months. We're going to look out for that. I'm sharing all of my keys, all the things that I've learned over this last 19 years in business with people again, because I feel like you could just take one lesson and that could really transform your business. So my personal brand will be launching. Our second location will be having its official grand opening, and we're going to be doing more. So expect to see more legacy things happening outside of the normal legacy time, which is normally in February. So you may see more legacy talks, you may see more conversation, and we actually just launched our official network, which is going to be the ongoing education for entrepreneurs called the WDB Legacy Network. So that's something, again, stay tuned. We just did a soft launch of that, but we'll continue to talk about that. It'll be webinars and events. We're bringing out a lot of people in our network just to really kind of help and empower businesses around us.